Hi guys, welcome back. Today, look what we have. We have the AVATA 2. Yeah, oh, I really like the new design of this. It is so sleek, so slim, beautiful camera on it. Anyways, before we talk about the AVATA 2, I just want to give you a quick showdown of the original AVATA, just so you can relate to the difference. I like this new cover here. It slips on underneath the front and back on there. It's perfect. Anyways, the original AVATA, here it is. We've put master air screw props on it. The original props were 5-blade, and one thing a lot of people complained about, and I found it hard too, is the SD card is in here, down in here, and the USB port. Also, if you notice with the AVATA 1 there, your props are on the bottom. The battery, this battery is a little bit stiff to pull out, and when you push it in there, you have this little tab on the back that you have to lock in. It's like an XT60. Anyways, a lot of people complain the battery popped out. I never had that issue, but I love the original AVATA. It is so cool. And with the original AVATA, they had the motion controller too. You could go backwards, forward, gimbal tilt, record, take off, and start the motors. Your mode button had a little joystick here, and your power button. Also, originally when they come out with the AVATA, they had the goggles too. Ended up selling those, and we purchased another new set of goggles that DJI came out with, the goggles Integra. And I love these things with the built-in battery, and they actually gave you different lenses to put on the diopters, for your eyes. It was great. I loved it. It's super good. And also, this was the controller that I had from the original DJI FPV, and it has an antenna. Anyways, that's just a quick rundown of the original AVATA. Now we're into this new AVATA. The battery I think is an excellent idea. It's a higher rated battery. I think the original battery was like 20 minutes, and I think this is like 23 or 25 minutes. But it's really cool how it just pops in the back, just like the Mini 4 and a lot of the new drones. And another improvement is I really like the idea that they've put the USB slot and the micro SD card slot right on the side, like so easy to get at and pull it out. This is so cool. Anyways, before I start flying my AVATA, the first things that I do is I charge up all the devices. I charge up the controller, I charge up the drone, I charge up the goggles, and then what I will do is I'll go to the DJI page and open up the download section for the AVATA 2. And there I usually download, if I don't already have it, I would download the DJI Assistant 2 consumer version. And what I do is I'll plug all of the devices, the drone, the goggles, the controllers, into the computer, and I will update them through the DJI Assistant. I find it seems to be more accurate and precise. I usually do the drone first, then I do the controller, then I do the goggles. Also, what I do is if there's a new drone out, I will delete the DJI Fly app, and then on my phone I will download the new version from the DJI site. And it just so happens the DJI Fly app for this has changed, and it's 1.13. So once we get that all done, then what I usually do is I quickly, once everything is updated, I quickly turn the drone on and I go into the goggles and check all my settings. So let's turn everything on, and I'm going to quickly show you. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind, that when you turn the drone on and you're not flying it, it is going to heat up quickly. So and then it's going to want to shut down. So I would suggest, if you are going to check out your what's in the goggles, what's in the menu, maybe do that before you fly. You know, maybe get the drone up in the air so it's cooling, and then go into your goggles and go through the entire menu before you start flying. So anyways, we're going to give you a quick look at what's in the goggles. Okay, let's turn on the controller. You know, and the great thing with this new controller here, they have a little scroll wheel here that you can go through the menu. Also, if you double tap on that, I think the pass through with the new goggles, so that you can see your surroundings and see what the drone sees, is through this button. You have a mode button, you have a joystick here, and double tapping this is starting your motors, and long press is taking off, and there's your power button. And of course you go backwards and then you go forwards. Yeah, and it's very small, and the record button here. Also, what I like is they've added this controller as a pointer in the menu of the goggles, and let's show you that. So let's get this quickly done. We don't want this to overheat. Okay, so let's get the goggles on. And here you can see it's a different design here. It's actually, this top part is going to rest on your forehead. And again, it's like the Integra, your battery is back here. And, you know, with the two cameras on the front there, that's your see-through. Great idea. And also they have two little dials on here for adjusting the eyes there. So let's quickly go through that menu. We have to take our glasses off. All right. Okay, so we have a pointer. Now at the top of the screen here, let's click that, and has a drop-down menu. We're gonna hit record. Right beside record, enhance display, brightness. Beside that, head tracking. Beside that, share live view to a mobile device via Wi-Fi. So somebody can stand there and you can transmit the view from your goggles to their phone. Then we have easy acro. I'm anxious to try that. We have a goggles defog that'll turn on a fan, and then beside that you have brightness. Okay, now let's go, let's get out of there. We'll hit the back button on the goggles. The goggles also has a little joystick here. Now with the pointer still on the screen there, if we go to the far left, we bring up the menu. Under status, you're going to see where you can switch aircraft. It's already switched to Avata 2. Then the next one down, we have album. Then we have transmission. And in transmission, you have pilot and audience. You can broadcast, focus mode, channel mode. I have them on auto. I'm going to leave that. Then when we go to settings under safety, okay, maximum flight, we have 120, no limit, 50 meter return to home. And then we can use the joystick on the controller to scroll down if we need to. and there's all the stuff that you have in there. Okay, escape beeping in case it's lost. Let's go into advanced. Aircraft lost signal, return to home. Okay, that's perfect. So now let's get out of there and get out of there, and let's go down to control, and it's the motion controller. Pitch speed normal, units here, you can change your units if you want. Turtle mode in case it's upside down. Now originally when you start out, mine was set in beginner mode. I don't think I need beginner mode, so I turned that off. So it's up to yourself, and do that before you start. I've already checked the goggles out here before. Enter goggles control. No, I don't need to do that. Okay, so let's get out of there. Okay, and let's go down to camera. Okay, and that's 16:9. You have all these settings that you'll be able to change. Okay, SD card storage. Okay, now one thing I would do for the onboard storage, which is now 46 gig on the AVATA 2, is make sure you format that before you fly if you're not going to put an SD card in, just to make sure that you're going to be able to get the footage off of there. Okay, so let's go down here. Yeah, you can format that right there. Okay, now let's go down to, okay, we're going to go down to advanced camera settings. Now what I do is I have it set to record with both camera view, and I have it auto record on takeoff. So when I take off, my goggles are going to start recording and the drone is going to start recording. Here you can change the color. We now have D-Log M. Okay, you can change sharpness, noise, anti-flicker, subtitles. What else is, let's scroll down here. Okay, nothing else down there. Let's get out of there. Let's get out of there. Okay, in camera display, and this is what you have in camera display. And we're going to check out some of these real view 2D, and I think they even have a 3D there. Anyways, so that's all the settings, and I would suggest going in there and definitely checking out all your settings that are in there. Make any changes before you actually start flying around. Anyways, I hope I've give some great instruction on what to do before you fly your AVATA 2. And another thing I want to mention there is, even after everything has been updated, I would still plug your phone into the goggles, open up the Fly app, and just check to make sure everything is okay and everything is up to date, because there may be a Fly database update that you might need to do. So that's what I do before I fly any of my new drones. So have fun, and the next video we're going to be flying the AVATA 2. Anyways guys, I appreciate the watch, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Guys, what you're going to get in the Fly More package is you're going to get the AVATA, the drone. You're going to also get 3 batteries and a battery charger, and this new charger is really cool. You know, you have 3 batteries in there, and if you've flown and you have all 3 batteries used up and you want to try and get another flight in, you can put all 3 batteries in here and double press on this button here, and 2 of the batteries will start charging up one battery that has the most power, and probably give you enough to maybe even get another flight in. So that's really cool. You're also gonna get, with the Fly More, is the motion controller 3, and this thing is nice and small, fits in your hand, And it's going to be very interesting using this. Also, what I actually bought, which everybody is doing, is I bought the new controller 3, and with the controller 3 you notice it looks a lot different than the original DJI FPV controller and the AVATA controller, which is the same. That there's no antenna, and apparently it's all Wi-Fi, so this is going to be fun to try out. I haven't updated this or done anything with this yet. I think I may have charged it. You're also going to get quite a few accessories with this. You know, they've really done a great job with this package. You're going to get 4 new props. You're going to get an OTG cable, which is going to fit into your goggles so that you can put a regular USB out to your phone or other device, whatever you may need to do. They also have 2 diopter covers there for the goggles. They also have this little pad. I'm not sure what this is going to do. I think it's for this upper part of the new goggles. And then of course you have all your booklet and information in here, which is great. Half the time I never open it. Anyway, and with the new controller, same thing. You'll get instructions and that. And they've thrown in this bag, and this bag is really cool. I never got a bag with the original AVATA, but the original AVATA, I didn't buy the whole package there. I just bought the drone because I had the DJI FPV, so I had controllers, goggles, so everything was set. But anyways, so that's what you're gonna get with the new DJI AVATA 2 Fly More combo. Thanks, guys.